Hi there, this is Jim Richter, and welcome to my Rock and Blues Mandolin channel. As the name suggests, this channel focuses on blues and rock mandolin and other mandolin styles. Additionally, sometimes we look at five-string banjo. Here soon, we'll also look at some guitar videos. It really is a representation of kind of how I see music. I'm kind of all over the place sometimes in terms of genre and interest, and a lot of things catch my ear. And hopefully that's something that you enjoy from this channel, because it can vary quite a bit from what you could hear. You might hear Johnny Young one week, Led Zeppelin the next week, Hendrix the next week, a jazz standard the week after that, and maybe even a Newgrass Revival flat pick tune here soon. Today we're going to look at the Allman Brothers Midnight Rider. I did an entire series of Allman Brothers pieces last year for Mandolin Camp North, which if you go to any mandolin camp other than my own, which is in July, consider going to Mandolin Camp North, which is Charlton, Mass, second to the last week of April. Wonderful camp. I've taught there since 2018, and every year I do a themed class. This year it's the Mandolin of Eric Clapton, where we'll look at a bunch of Clapton pieces. Last year it was the Mandolin of the Allman Brothers, where I took many Allman Brothers tunes and arranged them for mandolin, including a 3-part mandolin version of Whipping Post, which I posted here recently to my Patreon site. We're going to look at something a little bit more pedestrian today, which is Midnight Rider. You've already seen the performance video. What we're going to do here is take a look at the mandolin arrangement, and with a special attention to the solo, because I tried very hard to capture Dickie Betts' solo in this tune. If you had any questions about the guitar, reach out to me. It's a very cool Adamas guitar that I recently got that belonged to Curtis Birch of Newgrass Revival. Feel very fortunate to have gotten that from Curtis. And the videos that I will do here soon will be some flat pick videos from Newgrass Revival's Commonwealth. So I'm very excited about the guitar. Hopefully you noticed that. But let's get into the mandolin stuff. So I'm going to use, again, this program where I switch back and forth. So you can see here in the tablature, you don't have to play that exact figure at the beginning, but it's sort of this triplet-y kind of ad-lib kind of introduction before it gets into the main riff. So you've got, like on the performance video, I did something like, so let me put it here, switch over so you can see this on the mandolin. So I was doing something like, where I was just holding down the A note on the G string and just kind of doing a roll. So let's look at the meat and potatoes, which is measure 3, which is on camera. You've got this, and that's without the full chord. But you see, I'm taking this A, I'm playing the C note, 5th fret of the G string, which is a blue note. And then it rocks back and forth between the open D and that C note. Now I'm using my left hand to quickly mute, because I don't want it to ring. Now I can also extend, as you will see in the tab, I can extend that to the middle 2 strings, the D and A. And the end of the figure has a rhythmic emphasis. I vary that a little bit throughout the tune, but up to speed I was playing something like, so that's how I'm playing that figure that really goes throughout the entire tune, because when you see in the verse, it's just going. then when you get down, I'll need my glasses here. When you get down to measure 13, that's where you're going to really, like, it's a B flat chord. 3, 3, 5, B flat, F, D on the bottom 3 strings. Then you're going up to that C. So on camera, you'll see this. So I'm going right before going into the B flat. That is pretty much all the song, except for the solo. So the solo, we are playing out of primarily a major pentatonic scale in the key of D. There are some blue notes in it. But the first part, if you look at the tab here, you're playing in this position up here. So like here is a D pentatonic starting on the A. That's A, B, 7, 9 on the D. Then you've got 5, 7, 9, D, E, F sharp on the A string, second string. Then you've got A, B, D. 5, 7, 10 on the E string. Now the blue note that's getting added in is this F note, which is the 8th fret of the B string. If we look at the tab, we've got so you go 7, 5, 7 in that measure 2 of that line. You've got this rocking back and forth. It's a slide. The F sharp is a slide, the 9th fret. So let me show you on camera. So you've got so again, you got is and then the third measure, which is measure 23, is a hammering on into that F sharp. So if we start from measure 19 and go through measure 23, you've got and slow. And I'll do it once for you on camera. So do it slow here. Now let's look at measures 24 through 28. So let me put those on the screen here. So this is a C to a B flat progression. And we're going to do measures 24 through 28. So up to speed, you've got going slow. So on camera, you've got at speed. So if I go slow, so it's the C to an open D, E, F, G, F, E. Now that is a up slide and down slide. Up 5 to 7, which is C to D on the G string. But then it slides right back down from the D note back down to the 5th fret note without picking it. So it's a one pick stroke. So you've got to get your finger placement good, and you also have to make sure you have enough pressure, because part of the sound that you're getting is actually the left hand making that downward slide. If you rely totally upon the pick stroke, you're not going to have enough really enough momentum to drive the sound. And then there are the octaves. So you've got this F, which is a third fret on the D string and 8th fret on the E string, or the A string. That's a tremolo. You move it down 1 fret to 2nd fret of the D string, 7th fret of the A string for an E note. And then it's open D, 5th fret of the A. And now it's a C, which is 5th fret of the G, 10th fret of the D. And on camera, we've got 3, 8, down to 2, 7, down to open 5, and now the C, 5, 10. To the tune. The rest of the tune goes back over the verse. So if you learn the main riff, which is you learn that, and let me go on camera here. So if you learn this, that carries you through most of the song. Then you've got this B flat to C. That's everything that you need to know to play and sing with it. And then you have the tablature and the explanation as to how to play the solo. Hopefully you've enjoyed the lesson. I'm still learning how to use the software, so please forgive me as I learn it in real time. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much.